Russia, our country, is in chaos. We are in a state of anarchy, which simply won't do. We, the people, are not getting the food and the materials that we need to thrive and survive in. We need a new government. We have several choices to choose from: socialism, communism, and capitalism.
With a new government needed at hand, capitalism is one path that we could take. With the capitalist industry, railways can be built so goods could be exchanged efficiently. This can help boost Russia's economy so that our living conditions will be better. Citizens can have endless supplies of food and water with better economic conditions. The new economic policy, or NEP, will allow capitalists to make daring undertakings during this cruel time. In spite of banks, foreign trade, and large industries, we must think about how small corporations will be to make their mark in the economic matter. To have surplus businesses will help Russia recover economically.
The concept of socialism is that the country has possession of most of the producing, giving out, and merchanting facilities, the idea being that they will use the proceeds and products for the people's benefit. There are two classes in this system: the bourgeois and the proletariat. The bourgeois are the elites who own all of the power and property and workforces in the country. The proletariat are the working class, which work hard to survive.
Just like how the government controls what goes on within the nation, the government also controls much of the land within the nation. Workers do not own the land, they have a right to produce things on that land. The government owns almost everything, but there could be private businesses that other people can own too, not the government. Communism grants the government absolute power. Some may view it in a good way, since there will be multiple people ruling compared to the old system of one ruler. But the people cannot use their voices to say what they think. What will happen when the government stops listening to what we have to say? We are ants compared to them, since we don't impact them in any way. What say goes. And especially with the government owning all of the land in the country makes it more difficult for us, the people. We do not have the right to land, only the production of things on the land, and the production must be allowed by the government first. As a matter of fact, everything on that land must be allowed by the government first. If communist is chosen, things will be worse, perhaps worse than how it is now.
Now, let's talk about socialism. Russia, this is simply not the way to go with our country. Socialism's classes are just unfair. The bourgeois is a tiny percentage of the overall population, which means most of you will end up proletariats, working hard just to make enough of a living to get the bare necessities. Is this really what you want? The bourgeois won't want to change the system once they have all the power, so don't let them have it at all. Don't pick socialism as your next class struggle.
Russia, we are strenuous workers. Wouldn't you want to be rewarded for that hard work? Wouldn't you want something in return for your labor? We should have a prize, even the smallest prize, for whatever labor or property we obtain legally, property including our bodies and ourselves. Conveyable property or possessions can be sold to others, but our life and liberty cannot be sold at any price. With capitalism, Russia, we could be transformed into a non-Western style country. It'd be integrated into a global free market, and economically, it would ensure the political and social transformation.
Capitalism is the way to go.